Welcome to Still Stella, living life sarcastically.
Hi, y'all. Welcome to Still Stella, living life sarcastically. Today we are talking about housework and pets, both of which will keep you busy as hell. Let me start by saying I hate housework, and I do mean all housework. I know some people have chores they enjoy, but I truly don't. How come, no matter how much we clean and organize, things are still a mess? You would think we lived in a house with 5 guys and 10 kids, yet there are only 2 of us and 3 dogs. There are never ending dishes throughout the day. I feel like I'm constantly emptying the sink of dishes. There are literally only 2 of us. How is that even possible? And laundry. Don't get me started about laundry. How can I have a load of laundry every other day with just 2 people? I'm starting to think there's a gremlin that is going behind us and just throwing random stuff from the drawers into the washing machine. And we all know it has to be Stripe because Gizmo wouldn't be that obnoxious. And don't start blaming me either for meals after midnight or throwing water on them. I really need to catch this guy and put a stop to it. It is damn exhausting. Our pups are really cute, but they are extremely lazy. I think they nap like 20 hours a day. Yes, I admit it, I am jealous. I wish I could nap, even if it's just for a little while during the day. I also wish they could clean up after themselves. No matter what I do, the floors never seem clean from the endless mud, dirt, or hair they leave behind. And I'm pretty sure there is slobber on everything in this house as well. Ironically, the fur baby that sheds the most is the smallest one. You hold him for 5 minutes or less, and your shirt is absolutely covered in tiny hairs. These freeloaders make messes all day and everywhere. Then they climb up in your lap, licking you and being all sweet to make up for their constant wreckage. Yes, you are cute, but can you learn to use the damn mop to help Mom out? Jeez. Or at the very least, stop tracking dirt in from outside. One of the chores we both hate the most is cleaning the bathroom. Who has the energy to scrub the damn bathroom? Not me. I absolutely hate cleaning the bathroom the most. I honestly don't understand how showers and sinks get so dirty when you're constantly running soap and water over them. And who the hell wants to get on your hands and knees on the floor and scrub the bottom of the shower? I can safely say no one at all. Although, if you said yes, please come on over and help me out. I want you to enjoy life and have your dream of scrubbing showers fulfilled. In our house, we have hard water, so cleaning the toilets also includes a pumice stone to scrub them to remove the ring that appears in just minutes. It seems to almost show up right after you clean the toilet. Gone are the days of just putting some toilet cleaner in there and letting it sit for a while, then rubbing the brush over it. You really have to put your back into it and scour away with the pumice stone. I am so over it. Vacuuming and mopping is a challenge with these pups. trying to chase the vacuum or mop as you frantically try to get it clean before they grab it again. I swear, they think it's a game. No, this is not tug of war. Back the hell off and let me get this done. This is precisely where it would be nice if they could help out more around the house. Honestly, they could be just getting out of the way instead of stalking me like I'm carrying a bag of dog treats. That would be a big help. We live on a dirt road, which means constant dust. You can dust, walk away, and come back, and it's already starting to accumulate again. I swear, I am contemplating wearing dust cloth on my hands and my feet and just sliding through the house all day like a penguin on an ice ramp. Maybe then it'll be dust-free. I doubt it, but maybe it's worth a try. Hubby and I are always arguing over chores. It is safe to say there is definitely plenty of discussions regarding household chores. Battles rage over who is going to do something. Let's be clear, though. No one is battling to win the chores. We are fighting for the other person to step up and help. And when I say we, I think we all know what I really mean. Me. Come on, hubby. I know you'd love to scrub the shower or the toilet. The problem is trying to step back and let them do it when you know they are not going to do it the way you want. What the hell is wrong with us that we insist on inserting ourselves even after we finally convince them to do something? Doesn't that defeat the whole damn purpose of getting them to do the chore in the first place? It's not like they're incompetent, and they can do it just fine. It's just that control thing that none of us seem to let go of. Well, I guess I shouldn't say none of us. Maybe some of you have mastered that art, but not this old broad. I'm still standing there waiting to see what's going to happen and to make sure things go the way I want them to. Poor hubby, yet again, never had a chance. I remember when we were kids, we had all these chores assigned to us that we had to do every single day. You know, like dusting, vacuuming, cleaning the bathroom and the kitchen. What I also remember is my brother would always just come short of what was required of these tasks. You know, like do the job kind of half-assed. It used to frustrate the hell out of me until I realized he was the smartest one of the bunch. I say the smartest because you see what happens is, if you don't do the job the way somebody wants you to, they're just going to take it over and do it themselves. Like I said, he's the smartest one of us all. But please don't tell him we sure don't need his head swimming any more than it already is. I need to work on mastering this skill, although I'm starting to believe it's just a man's skill. This is when I will tell you guys, bravo, well played. Spring cleaning can be a freaking nightmare. I remember growing up, and there were times where everything got pulled out and cleaned up and then put back. I honestly cannot bring myself to do that anymore. I figure, why the hell should I clean it out just because it's spring? It's just going to get cluttered again, and I am way too old to fight that cycle. Yeah, I say that, but I probably still do certain things every time anyway. I just do them whenever I feel like. Who the hell says it has to be spring anyway? When it comes to cleaning, the messiest in the house has to be our pets. We have 3 dogs, and these fur babies are spoiled rotten. We have a very tiny, badass Chihuahua, a grumpy old man terrier, and a mix of something called a Catahoula. She is the wildest of the bunch. All are very loving, and they are part of our family. I would do anything for these fur babies. How in the hell did I just spend 2 hours making homemade dog food and homemade dog treats? I don't even think I spend that long cooking for us. Don't tell my husband, because he probably hasn't even realized that the dogs are much more spoiled than he. After all that cooking, though, comes cleaning yet again. Nothing but dishes everywhere. Do these freeloaders even appreciate it? I have to believe so, considering they were up under me the entire time I was cooking. They know what their food smells like and automatically come running as soon as I start cooking it. Needless to say, we're also talking about animals that lift their butts and eat their own poop. So who knows what kind of taste buds they actually have. Our household dynamic recently changed again. Somehow, we've now ended up with a puppy again. I won't even say how that happened because I'm not going to take the blame. But it probably has something to do with a very cute picture on Facebook from one of our neighbors. You laugh, but you didn't see how cute that damn picture was. She does have the cutest face ever. I had honestly forgotten how much work a puppy can be. She is really well behaved, doesn't use the bathroom in the house, but boy, does she chew on anything and everything, including paper. Make sure you don't leave an important receipt laying around or even money, because she'll chew it right up. I found a shredded lottery ticket. Lucky for her, it was a losing ticket. Can you imagine if we won the jackpot and had to explain how our dog ate it? Where was she when we were kids using that excuse that the dog ate our homework? She would have been awesome. Our other 2 dogs are significantly smaller than her and males as well. So you can imagine how much little testosterone we have running around here. As I was writing this bit, I heard some weird banging in the other room and went to investigate. She was strategically unrolling a wool dryer ball. A wool dryer ball is a ball made of wool yarn wound tight, used to fluff clothes and expedite drying time in the dryer. I guess when my husband decided to unload the dryer, a rare occurrence, he didn't notice it had fallen outside the dryer. Girlie took that as an invitation to start tossing it around, chasing it, and unrolling the yarn. Then she looks up at me with that cute face. Look what I did for you, Mom. I just can't with her. Thanks again, hubby. That was the last dryer ball. The wool dryer ball was just the beginning. We used to have couch steps to help the 2 smaller dogs get up on the couch. Now let me stop you right here. Don't dare tell me anything about my dogs being on the couch. They are family and deserve to be there just as much as us. Anyway, the steps. They were foam cushions covered with zipped on fabric. They were great and not too big to get in the way when you're trying to move around. Well, apparently, they presented to our little girlie like an enemy to be attacked. She literally shredded them step by step when we were gone for a couple hours. A warrior taking out her enemy piece by piece. It looked like it had snowed in the living room with those tiny foam pieces everywhere. Of course, more damn housework. Thanks a lot. Joke's on her, though. I've now ordered and put together wood steps for the couch. Let's see how long it takes her to attack them. Hopefully, she doesn't think they're a challenge and leaves them alone. Probably the most frustrating item she shredded so far happened after I preached and preached to hubby about leaving things laying around that she could get into. I actually left my wallet on the living room side table when I walked outside to take the trash out. When I was outside, I ran into the neighbors, of course, and stopped to visit for a few minutes. This gave her ample opportunity to shred my wallet and chew on my debit card and my ID. Thank goodness, though, she only chewed the side of the debit card opposite of the chip. It's still usable. The wallet, on the other hand, is nothing but a pile of leather. You really have to admire her tenacity to completely and utterly destroy something in a matter of minutes. She is definitely very efficient. But that face, that adorable face, that is the only thing keeping her from being thrown out onto the streets. We love her and keep saying she won't be a puppy forever. And in case the lovely lady that gave her to us is hearing this, please know we really do love her and are thankful she came into our lives, even if it is just to shred things periodically and remind us to put things away. I guess in her own way, she is trying to help us keep up with the clutter. I can't say I've always been the best pet parent. At one point, we had a little parrot. He was super cute and loved being right next to his humans. I taught him how to say mama, which was basically harmless, but he was supposed to be Dad's bird. Dad was not very happy. My worst crime, though, was teaching him to meow like a cat. There is just something inherently wrong with a little bird meowing like a cat. I admit it, I am a little twisted. I have to say, though, seeing the dog's face when that bird would meow was priceless. Imagine an adorable little parrot strutting around meowing like a cat. This was the one time training someone or something was actually worth every minute of it. I have to admit, it's much easier to train a pet than a husband, and I can say that from experience. My ex-husband literally could not put clothes in the clothes hamper if the lid was on it. He would put the clothes on top of the damn lid. I swear, I am not making this up. I actually had to remove the lid and keep it off if I wanted the clothes to be put inside. He actually told me if I want them in the hamper, then why is there a lid on it? It is just too much work. How does this person get anything done throughout the day? I will never know. I will take a wool, dryer ball, unraveler, and wallet shredder over that any day. Plus, she's a hell of a lot cuter. Thank you for listening, and please take a moment to follow or subscribe so you are notified when the next episode is available. New episodes are available every Thursday. That is, of course, if you still want to share the craziness with me. Some of you have messaged me to share your stories, and I really do appreciate it. I love hearing how y'all are navigating this life as well. Let's have fun together, and please share this chaos with all your friends.
Thank you for listening to Still Stella, living life sarcastically.